back to my channel Techie Minds. We are here today to discuss part 4 of our series Gearing Yourself to be Employable. We will be discussing the topic Upgrading Yourself to Build a Strong Resume. As you all are aware, it is very vital to have a strong resume as it is the first step of communication between your employer and you. So it is very much required to spend enough time on writing a good resume. Let's understand this by watching this video.
The term resume is originated from a French word meaning a document used by people to present their skills and background. Now, before we get into details of writing a resume, let us take a look at a few questions that I will be addressing further in today's video. First and foremost, we need to understand what exactly is the market requirement. Next, we will try and analyze whether we have what it takes, and if not, how will we work towards achieving it. Lastly, we will take a look at various things that must be included in one's resume, and along with that, we will list down a few do's and don'ts to make things simpler. Now, here comes a part which we discussed in part 1 to 3 of our series Gearing Yourself to be Employable. First, get information. Lot of information regarding which companies visit your institute, what domain these companies work in is required. So you can have an Excel sheet which has name of the company, domain they work in, the way they conduct interviews, how many levels do they have, what kind of questions do they ask, and many more fields. You would want to analyze this information gathered. Do self-assessment and check your strengths and domain of the company. Check whether they match. This will help you shortlist a few companies where you find yourself suitable. Once you have shortlisted a few companies, now is the time to upgrade yourself with the skills required to fit in for those companies. So set goals every year of your course, manage time well, and target to achieve these goals. So make use of self-assessment, goal setting, and time management. Those of you who didn't watch it, please watch it on Techie Minds. Let us now take an overview of what the resume reflects about us as an individual. It helps us create a background for the interviewer and gives a general insight about our personality, about academic strengths, and about accomplishments which we may have in technical domain or co-curricular and extracurricular domain. Now we'll talk about the key takeaways of this video. That is, what a resume must comprise of. First and foremost, you should be clear about your objective. That is, what you're particularly seeking for from this employment. Next, list down your educational qualification, preferably in a chronological order. This will help make your resume systematic. Professional experience would not be applicable for fresh pass-outs, but would be necessary for working professional. Again, remember to follow the chronology. When we speak about upgrading yourself to build a strong resume, we need to be particular about having strong grades throughout. We also need to focus on participation in number of events which will reflect in our resume. Make sure you actively participate in various technical events of your institute. Do take part in project competitions, paper presentation. Also, you can volunteer to be member of a student council. Being a part of student council, taking part in sports, doing internships is going to add to your profile. This is going to help you build a strong resume. So make sure you start taking part in various activities right from first year of your course. Also update about your personal information, your full name, permanent address, contact details, phone number and email ID. Finally, while we write our resume, there are a few points that we must take into consideration. First and foremost, keep it short and simple. Use keywords, preferably the ones which the recruiter is expecting to see. By doing so, you will be able to grab the attention of the employer. By keeping it short, you will get an opportunity to give details during the time of the interview. The font size should be optimum, which should be easily readable and professional. Never forget to proofread your resume because having any sort of grammatical or spelling error looks very unprofessional and is not acceptable. That's all for today's video. We will meet again with the next part about how to present yourself during the interview.
Thank you all for watching my video. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel for more such videos. Do write to me regarding any queries that you have about resume writing on the email ID mentioned in the description box below. You may also write to me to let me know regarding what kind of videos you would like to watch in future. Thank you.
Press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.